On behalf of the motion picture industry, welcome to the world of home video entertainment.
Hey, welcome back to the game room. It's that time again. Another alleged gameplay video. Here's my very nice copy, Street Racer on the SNES. But yeah, I hope everybody is hunky-dory. This is my copy. It's pretty much mint condition, this one. Still quite a cheap game. It's kind of been up and down over the years. It has the most bland back cover artwork. Well, there's no artwork at all on the back. Really is kind of very minimalist. So let's rock over. Tonight I think we will use the Samsung CRT. Give it a bash. Yeah, so what about the game? Pretty much back in the day when, you know, we had played an unhealthy amount of Mario Kart, me and my friends. I mean, we were kind of desperately looking for something similar, and you know, there were the beginnings of all manner of different clones and pretenders and everything else. I even think Street Racers made it over onto 32-bit generation. I swear there's one on the Saturn, possibly, I don't know. So the character selection is quite funny. It's quite funny in the sense that it's usual stereotypical. Yep, the only black guy in there is called Suzulu and he's got a bone through his nose. Yep, gaming has moved on a bit. It's moved on a bit since then, and the only female in here, I think, is a blonde with enormous boobs. But, you know, can't complain. So, yeah, so back in the day, we played far too much of Mario Kart. I've just realised Helmet is able to turn into a plane and you can jump a little bit higher. Sumo is not that good, quite slow. So yeah, keep getting off track. Just looking at the characters there, and yeah, each character has a themed track in this, so it's all coming back. It's all coming back. And also you've got the 2 or 3, I think it's 2 mini games, like battle modes, and they are quite original. They are quite original. I might show you that later on, so it might be a little bit of a long video. But yeah, I mean, it's not, it does miss the target for, you know, for a kart racer. It's not, you know, don't go looking at this thinking it's a contender for Mario Kart's crown. But it's good. There's a good game, especially multiplayer mode. I was just playing this tonight. I could never work out, and I remember thinking this at the time. Now I don't know if it's the old rose tinted specs, but the screen, the playfield, the characters, they just seemed more compressed. So, I mean, I've got this set to 4x3. Obviously, there's lots of bordering going on. It's a power game, but it seemed that the playfield seemed more compressed. I mean, they always were with Mode 7 games, but I don't know. Things seemed a little bit more taller, shall we say, on Super Mario Kart. Again, it might just be me, but yeah, I mean, I've going back to this, can't quite remember now, but I think you've only got one particular weapon for each character you can hit using the left and right buttons, shoulder buttons, so you can sort of whack your opponent. And what makes this one different to Mario Kart is you've actually got like a knockout you know, like a power bar, power meter, so you can take your opponent down. And also of interest, as I'm just showing you here, you do have a replay function. You know, I'm a sucker for a replay function, and I believe, yeah, you can switch characters in the replay. That was a nice thing to have though back then. So yeah, apart from jumping and special moves, I think there's only one special move per character, but I'm going to show you one of the mini games. I'll call it a mini game. It's a battle mode. But yeah, could this be the very first example of a Rocket League type game? So we're going to go into practice and soccer. So if there was a game based on football involving cars before this, I'm not aware of it, but this was the first time I can remember the weird combination of driving around plus football. Yeah, does that make sense? So yeah, I'm not going to be very good at this. A friend of mine was brilliant at this. And I can't remember now. This is practice, and it seems to be just half a pitch. So I'm thinking, was it always just half a pitch, or did you have both the full length pitch when you're playing it properly? I can't remember. But what makes it really difficult, I've only just realised this watching this. You've got that constant white bar, a bit like Pong, going backwards and forwards, and that's the goalie. So it's quite hard. It's not a great game, you know, in the sense that it's good in multiplayer, but you don't seem to stand a chance against the AI. That's only in the battle mode though. I find the racing to be just fine. Yeah, quite difficult because it bounces off of that. And I'm now not sure if you jump and then shoot, is that any better? So yeah, I thought I'd share it with you guys. Quick video. I do like that. It's not the best Mario Kart clone out there, kart racer, but it was one of the first ones, really. It was one of the first ones to have a bash, a genuine kart racer game, and take it somewhere else, especially with the battle modes. Yeah, so we did like it. We invariably always went back to Mario Kart, and we would go back to Mario Kart on the SNES for many years, even into other generations. Not a lot of games can do that. Not a lot of games can manage to pull that off. So yeah, but guys, there you go again. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Just wanted to show you this quickly before I go. It tends to happen when I go back and do these old videos that I lose an hour or two. But look at that. I've got 67 points there in the first championship. Pretty pleased with that, and I need to put a little bit more time into this one. Bye bye.
I gotta barbecue your ass in molasses!